Welcome to my Van Life Chronicles. My name is James and I go by the Ethnic Explorer. These are the many adventures that I have in my 94 Chevy Astro. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Fall foliage was in peak as I parked at Punchbowl Mountain. Then I set out and hit the Appalachian Trail. What's up, explorers? I am on my way up Bluff Mountain, which is supposedly a haunted summit here in Virginia. Now, the mileage on this mountain is 3.7 miles, I believe, and it's a pretty steep climb. It goes along the AT, and I've done it before, but I didn't know this bit of history, so today we're on it. As I ascend up Bluff Mountain, I'll tell you a little bit of the backstory about why this mountain is haunted. November 9th, 1891. It was a gloomy Monday, and it looked like it was about to rain. You could feel the chill of winter coming. The teacher at Ottie's school had sent the class out to collect firewood for the wood-burning stove. He was the youngest pupil at 4 years old. When recess was over, Ottie did not return. Right there is Bluff Mountain, where I believe you have to go. The teacher, Mrs. Gilbert, sent the students home so they could get help from their families in the search efforts. Now imagine entire families out in the forest calling out for the lost boy. Over the next days and weeks, hundreds of volunteers came out to help search. No one suspected a 4-year-old could scale Bluff Mountain. Winter came and snow covered the mountains. Ottie froze to death. This was not an easy hike, even for me, an experienced hiker. As you can tell, I'm taking a beating. But as we get higher up, the leaves have already fallen from the tops of the trees, so everything is bearing. This is a killer hike. After a steady climb the entire way, I finally reached the summit. Once at the summit, you're greeted by 360-degree views. Made it up to the summit. Now I just need to find the spot where the little boy passed away. I believe I caught a glimpse of it right down there. Oh my goodness. There it is. Isn't that just so wild? A 4-year-old made it all the way up Bluff Mountain after straying from school. Oh my goodness. That just blows my mind to hear that story and to read about it. I mean, I was shocked that I didn't notice that when I came up here the first time. This is the first time of me coming to that spot just to see that. I've been up on this summit before, but that was it. And that's crazy. And it's eerie. So I wonder if this mountain is really haunted, or is it just a myth because a tragedy happened on it. I hung out at the summit for a bit to see if anything strange would happen. Now, at the time of me editing this video, I am noticing there's static in the background. And as you can see, there's no wind, so I have no idea what it is. And it gets louder. These concrete blocks used to be a fire tower or lookout tower, and I wonder if this was here back when he came up here. I'm not really sure myself, but as you can tell, the tower's no longer here. I'll put the date when it was taken up if I can find anything. But there was a tower that was once up here, and that would have had such a magnificent 360 view of this entire area. After that strenuous hike up, I'm gonna have me a snack. I get these $1 protein trail mix from Dollar General, and they save my hide. Whoa, I did not know that, but apparently there's a campsite right there if you really want to see if this place is haunted. It doesn't look like this ring has been used in quite some time. It's pretty old wood. And right here, this is an old fire road that used to come up to that lookout tower there. So there is a road that you can hike down. I have no idea where it goes, but there is a fire road. That kid wandered all the way up this mountain from down there somewhere. That's wild. All right, explorers, there's tons of bugs just swarming me right now, and I'm gonna get eaten alive. I can't even enjoy my snack in peace. I'm gonna head back down right now, but the entire time I was up here, I know it's still daylight, I didn't hear anything creepy, I didn't see anything spooky, but that doesn't mean that this place isn't haunted, because I'm not staying the night. Let's just sit here in silence for a second and get eaten by bugs to see if we can hear anything paranormal. Only thing I can hear is that airplane somewhere in the sky. It's pretty quiet up here. As we head back down the mountain, there's this spooky tree, and I'm not sure if it got struck by lightning or it just got broken off by the wind, but that thing snapped clean off, and it's a textbook horror movie tree. As I head back down the mountain, this sense of sadness falls upon me. I don't know if it was my own feelings or feelings from the atmosphere, but I was starting to feel quite bummed out. Made it back down to the trailhead. When I was coming down, I felt like a really sad energy, and I didn't like that at all. I don't know if it was just my own emotion or some emotions coming in from, the atmosphere, but I did feel really sad coming back down, and that's crazy. Like a 4-year-old made it all the way up there and wandered off from school. I hope that you all enjoyed this video, you enjoyed this adventure up to a supposedly haunted summit here in Virginia, Bluff Mountain. That was a pretty wicked hike, and I have to admit, I may be out of shape a little bit, and maybe that's why the hike was more than it should have been. But that hike is a nice little hike, and it's all along the Appalachian Trail. So if you want to check that out, there's a camp spot right at the top. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever stayed there, or if you would ever stay at that campsite right across from where the little boy's body was found. that's gonna do it for this episode, Explorers. I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope that you tune in next time. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and as always, Explorers, peace, love, and have a great day wherever you are.